But what's this? This doesn't look very safe, does it? Well, I'm no expert, but it looks like a dingy old cave, and one that's not even that far down below the surface. You mean all this hazardous waste has just been sitting down here? So much for rules and regulations. And wait! Could it be? It is! Did everyone watch the news? That Hawaiian volunteer group was helping out. Oh, what was the name? Polycana, I think it was. And wow, we've got their sage right here! Excuse me, you're Bryce, right? If you're here, then this place is legit. Yeah, wow, this really is the waste disposal site everyone's been so obsessed with. Care to explain what's going on here? Ah, hush hush, I see. We've got a professional here. All right. Maybe someone else can help shed some light on this.
What?
Hello? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, loud and clear.
Who's that?
Wonderful. And may I ask your name, sir?
Indeed. This is Kazunari Fujinomiya. I'm chairman of the Fujinomiya Group.
What? Fujinomiya? That's Chi-chan's...
Oh, wow! Chairman of the Fujinomiya Group. You're a pretty big deal in Japan's business world, huh? On behalf of us all, thank you for joining us. Right, Fujinomiya-san. My reason for calling you today is simple. Bleach Japan's waste project. I'm told the Fujinomiya Group is a major contributor. Do I have that right?
Correct. Fujinomiya Shipping, a subsidiary of our group, handles the delivery of nuclear waste for this very project.
Ah, I see. Well then, Fujinomiya-san, would you care to comment? Any thoughts about what you're seeing right now?
Honestly, I find it all difficult to believe. However, if this is the truth, then we will take the proper actions where need be.
As you're also a key member in this, will you accept responsibility? Do you believe that's fair?
Whoa, Chi-chan.
To that end, yes. I believe so. When the time comes, I intend to account for my actions.
And will you hold yourself to those words?
Of course.
Well, thank you very much. Now, Bryce, you heard what the Fujinomiya chairman said, didn't you? I mean, a declaration like that's gotta sting. It'd take a miracle to cover all that up, huh?
Chitose's good, man. All those secrets, and she cornered Bryce just like that. She really stuck her neck out, too.
Well, I guess I just wanted to help out. Before we left Japan, I went back to my family. I told them everything that happened. We got in a huge fight, and I asked if money was really all that mattered. And bingo, here we are.
Chi-chan.
Hey, don't look at me like that. There's still one more thing I've got to do after all.
What?
Yep, they can see me.
Wait, Chi-chan.
This next part's pretty important. You see, I've got one last matter of business to tend to. And that is to formally address the mistakes I've made on this channel. Tatara Channel's a lie. I, Chitose Fujinomiya, knowingly spread false information to the public. Information about otherwise innocent people. In doing so, I deliberately manipulated how they were seen. I was forced to do this, under the looming threat that my identity would be exposed. However, that's no excuse. Fact is, I still made those choices. To those I've wronged, to everyone, I'd like to to apologize for what I've done. For all I've ruined. Truly, I am deeply sorry.
Chi-chan.
Thank you, Ichiban. Remember what you said? That I could pack up and go if I wanted? You saying that was just what I needed to hear. Thanks to you, I finally found the courage to face things head on. I'm done running. From both my family and myself.
You're really something, Chi-chan.
Am I?
Bryce, you've got a lot to answer for. Don't try and snake your way out now.
Fools.
Huh?
I said, you're all fools. You think you've gone and done some great noble deed. Think again. Despite what you tell yourselves, nearly every country on Earth sought to make this happen. Of course, that includes Japan as well. We would purge the world of its nuclear waste, and all at the expense of one remote little island. Everyone was chasing after the same impossible dream. I'm simply the one who caught it. Call it a necessary evil.
And you say we're acting noble?
You may have stopped me here, but I won't let it trouble me, not one bit. You're a covetous little nest of ants, clasping for power. To hell with the risks, so long as you're not the ones held responsible. Let's see what happens. See how you face a world without my influence. Will it call you to embrace the very same evils I did? How I wonder.
Don't you worry, Bryce. People aren't as weak as you say. No matter how tough things might get, rest assured, they can always find a way through.
I'm not so sure. If only I could watch from on high. Alas, it seems I'll have to consent to my view through the flames below.
What?
You're not going anywhere! Not on my watch! What are you doing? I've had more than enough fishing for one day. Last thing I'm gonna do is pull your wrinkly ass out of the muck! You know we're gonna have to clear these drums out later. Think I want your freaky corpse staring at me? I'd rather eat my shoes! Know what else? I made a promise. I can't just let you die and be done with it! You're not getting the last laugh! If you think you're going out in style, you've got another thing coming! Enjoy your flight, asshole!
Ichiban!
Ichiban!
End of the line, Bryce Fairchild. Thanks to Chitose, you've got nowhere else to run. I'm sending you to the police with a nice big ribbon. I'd say that's mission accomplished. Hey, Kasuga.
No. We're not out just yet.
Okay, I'd say that's our cue.
Yeah. For all they did, for all Chitose sacrificed, we need to do our job.
Definitely. Makes me feel like we gotta, especially after seeing it for ourselves.
Oh yeah, I got a real fire burning now. I'll say, Our boy Ichiban sure knows how to pull it off, huh?
Why are you looking at me?
No reason.
Sounds like we're ready. Fine. Just so long as we don't get cocky.
Sure thing. Time to roll, Kiryu-san.
Yeah. Got it.
All right. Ooh. Worn out TV. Okay. Let's see. Oh. I don't remember. That would be good for like a magic user. Let's do that. Anyone else missing an item? Kiryu. Let's see. Just boost all stats. Okay. Well, now that I know we have a bunch of material, go down here. See if we can like maybe make an ultimate weapon or so. I just don't know if we have the money for it. Oh, we can. Oh, we have the shark fin. Shit. Scepter of Oblivion. Alright, our main man has it. Dun, dun, dun. We need another shark fin for that, but that's alright. Don't have the weapon for that, so that's alright. Okay, so we could probably like level some up. Okay. Well, this is already leveled, but we're gonna see if we can get a 30. Go. Wait. Did I level the wrong one? Material exchange. Ah, man, I leveled up the wrong one. So yeah. We'll get materials out of it once we break it down. We just need to switch his weapon. There we go. Perfect. Now we brand it. Oop. Okay, let's see. Hit rate, crit damage. MP absorption. Let's upgrade. Let's see. Let's upgrade that one. Just by a few. At least a fifth. Oh, well, we can't get it at 15. Okay. So that way her actual weapon's not somewhat underpowered. We'll do critical hit rate for her. Let's see. Actually, just double check everyone's brandings. Got his, got hers. See if his weapon has been branded fully. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's alright. Okay. Gear is all top notch. I think we're good there. Not the pawn shop. Probably go here real quickly. Just to make sure we got all the necessary items in hand.
Yet. I'm not a loser. It's over.
Yes, ooh.
What?
Pretty bold of you.
Hey, don't go so fast.
Yet.
Ready if you are.
It's over.
Fair fight.
There's nothing but enemies on the street.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright.
Thank
you very much.
I'm good.
It's right down there. Actually.
Let's do it.
Smells like something good's cooking, Chief.
I've got nothing up your alley today. Hard enough just to get a meal round here.
I understand, but I'm also confident you'll pull through. You know I pay well for even the tiniest morsel.
That, I never doubted.
This homeless camp is actually part of Sunhee's information network. They call that man their chief, and his friends all over town are always coming to him with new stories. Security cams can't catch everything. That's why you can't underestimate word of mouth.
Sorry for keeping you. We owe the chief a lot, so I just wanted to check in on him.
No worries. Come on, let's go, Kiryu-san.
Hey, hold on there, Psycho.
Hmm? Is something the matter, Chief?
The man's called Suzuki-san, no? You ought to be more careful.
Right, of course.
It's tiring, leading a life without being seen. This place is full of folks walking that same path. Your hardships remind me of my own. Taichi, Suzuki-san.
Seems we both have it rough, don't we?
Well, I'm sure it's rougher on you. I hear you were once quite infamous. Unlike myself, nobody ever cared whether I lived or died.
I'm sure that's not true.
Believe me, it is. And if you need convincing, I've got plenty of past left untold.
Sorry, Chief, but Suzuki-san might be a little busy right now.
That's so. Then I won't hold you here any longer.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I just didn't know how long he might have kept us.
That was rather odd, though. Wonder what's gotten into him.
What do you mean?
The people here never talk about themselves, especially their past. Even I don't know the chief's background. Considering he's the one who started the conversation, maybe he feels a connection with you, Kiryu-san.
We both live in the shadows, after all.
Guess we could do that real quickly. But before we talk to him, let's see what's all on here. Oh. No, it's right there. Fine.
Seems like the chief went through a lot before he ended up here. I'm thinking he was ready to tell me some of it.
Let's listen out.
One of the men in the photo must have been him in his younger days. I wonder, should I ask him about it? Chief, about that photo you showed us. Who was that person with you?
Oh, him. That was my old boss. We used to work at the local factory. Must have been about 10, 20 years ago. Might as well be ancient history now.
Back when the sun shined a little brighter for you, you mean?
Something like that. We've been trudging along a dark and thorny path, you and I. If only we had done a single thing different. Maybe we'd be walking with our heads held a little higher. Yet, here we are now, somehow in each other's company. An odd, once-in-a-lifetime encounter. Anyway, one on the right's me, on the left was my boss. We called him Captain down at the factory. When I started working after high school, he was the one showing me the ropes.
If you've been working straight out of high school, you must have worked a long time.
I may not look the part now, but I was once a master mechanic. Couldn't be beat. But when automation took over the industry, it became apparent that my work was unnecessary. Eventually, they stopped hiring younger folk. We knew for years the number of applicants was tapering off. Not that there was anything I could do about it. The skills I spent a lifetime honing could be executed a dozen times faster by robots. Naturally, the company moved forward with plans to restructure, and Cap himself had the honor of giving me the boot.
That must have been hard. For you and the captain.
Cap, well, he and I were like family. But if he didn't fire me, then he'd be the one out on the streets. That left him with only one option, to hand me my dismissal. At that time, I was almost 50. I thought my whole life was over. But then, he said that he'd quit with me, that he'd look after me.
He did that for you?
Wasn't like he had any job security either. Our jobs were destined to disappear. I was merely the first in line. So, we walked out the door one final time, side by side. And sure enough, the place was shuttered soon after. After so many years of service, the severance pay was peanuts. At least we didn't have any families to feed.
And that's how you ended up homeless?
Yeah, that's when I started to camp here. Had I been alone, I would have died a dog's death real fast. Cap was a lot smarter than me. The man took to his new lifestyle quickly. Occasionally, there'd be folks harassing us, but he'd take the lead and fight back. Everyone around him started to trust him, and eventually, he inherited the title of chief.
So you can only become chief through succession?
That's right. It's a practice that's lasted generations. There have even been times when folks from the underground would make us do them favors in exchange for protection. And Cap, stout-hearted man that he was, didn't flinch. As chief, he'd do anything to protect us. He continued to shoulder the burden all by himself, till his body gave out. He didn't bother seeing a doctor, but I bet he knew he had late-stage cancer.
Since you're the chief now, that means he...
I called out for him one morning about 7, 8 years ago, but he was dead in his tent. I think it was the most peaceful I've ever seen him, and maybe it was. Because he could finally set aside the heavy burden that had been weighing him down. Me.
And that's why you took on his role? To start paying it forward?
Exactly. The entire time he was with me, I never took responsibility for anything. And now, at my ripe old age, I finally get a taste of the constant pressure he was under.
Chief.
Nobody's filled me in on why you were forced into hiding, going as far as erasing your name. But I've heard you're not taking care of your illness, even though you're still giving Kasuga aid. A lot like what Cap did with me.
Something like that, yeah.
If you find that living is no longer worthwhile, the final call is yours. There's no law saying you gotta see a doctor if you're sick. However, if by any chance you change your mind, you can always come back here. You're welcome to stay at the camp for as long as I'm chief. I never got the chance to repay Cap's kindness, but I figure helping people like you is a step in the right direction.
Well, I appreciate the thought, but I can't accept your offer right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm aware. You still got business to take care of, don't you? At any rate, I'm glad I got to speak with you, Suzuki-san. And sorry for making you listen to such an old story.
No need to apologize. I learned a lot from your story. Thanks for sharing, Chief.
The chief can actually visit Dendoku Island. Did we pay for his plane ticket? Alright. Now let's do a safety save. Just in case it's a little too much.
All set to head out? We'll get you to Kamurocho, quick as we can. Understood.
Akane-san and Lani don't need protection.
All part of the orders. Besides, we don't intend on wasting your efforts. We wouldn't do that to you.
You mean you guys finally grew a conscience?
Just get in the car. Next stop's the final act.
Well, onwards and upwards.
Yeah. Let's get this over with, shall we? I've been away from the club long enough.
Yeah, I'm sure. Got a mountain of work back home.
Well, all right. Glad we're feeling confident. Huh? Second thoughts, Kiryu-san?
All of you. Are you sure about this?
Yes?
I'm the one who needs to settle the score with Ebina. This isn't your fight. You'll just be risking your lives.
Come on! Is now really the time?
Yeah, man. Gotta say, I'm a little hurt.
Kiryu-san, we've got our roles. This is our business as much as it is yours. Helping Sawashiro, taking down Ebina. We're with you every step of the way.
Yeah. Besides, we can't just let a friend waltz headfirst into danger by himself.
Friend?
They say you're some legendary yakuza, but for me, it just doesn't fit the bill. Kiryu, I know, he loves good booze and karaoke, and he throws a hell of a punch. He's also a friend like no other. Does that sound about right? You're carrying way too much on your own. And why bother when you've got us? Isn't that what friends are for?
Yeah, you're right. So much has happened. Sometimes I just forget. Now then, what do you guys say? Think you can lend me a hand here? All right.
Here we go!
I'm ready. Time to shine! You're going down. You leave me no choice. Oh, she gets got a win.
Let's do it. It's over!
Now
Right.
I think I got picked on.
I'm not backing down.
Ooh. Surprised everybody actually blocked that.
I won't hold back.
Give him hell! Yeah! Double the trouble! Double the flame!
Try this on for size.
Out of my way!
You're gonna get stuck.
Follow my lead. Use it.
Thanks. Now
Check this out.
I'll take it. That's right.
Time to put you down! Take this! Watch this! It's
Yes, it's so much damage.
Yes! Sweet! There's more where this came from.
Ah, yes. The tower. We know this layout way too well. So, Kiryu, are you sure your knees can handle that?
Time to shine! You're going down!
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Right.
Have fun with this!
Allow me.
Out of my way!
Sorry to drag my feet.
Try this on for size.
What's this?
Time to shine!
See.
It's over!
You're going down! Never stood a chance.
It's all those goons.
Let's see.
Time to put you down!
No begging for mercy.
Right.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Oh.
Something wrong?
Son, what the fuck? Oh, shit, this isn't good. God, they do some fucked up damage. Get up.
Gotta do something about this.
What's the holdup?
I'm alive.
Allow me.
I can still fight.
You gotta patch this up. Think I'm gonna pass out in the ass. Heads up.
Thanks.
I'll take you on. Come over here.
No.
That all? Got no choice. Might as well.
Check this out.
Now we're talking. Gotta patch this up. Gotta do something about this. Heads up.
Thanks. Follow my lead.
Here we go.
No begging for virtue. You think you can win?
I won't hold back. Use it.
Banana.
You're gonna get
Son of a bitch.
Try this on the side. Open your eyes.
It's still here. Now we're talking.
Ooh.
Follow my lead.
Here we go. You're gonna be
No begging for virtue.
Something wrong?
You can down. Fight me.
It's over!
My heart.
That was rough.
Hell yeah. Strong.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Ebina's probably up top. Good chance to be watching us too.
Well, we've got a ways to go. And I doubt they'll make it easy on us. Everyone, stay alert.
Try and find all the little knickknacks. Can't go in there. Nice.
I actually slept well last night.
Well, looks like we got a fight in here.
I'm not a loser. Let's raise hell.
I won't hold back.
Right.
Something wrong?
No begging for mercy.
Or they'll have an attack helicopter.
You think you can
Try this on your side.
Right.
You have a winner. Doing better than I thought.
We should relish this moment.
Let's check these side rooms too. Excuse me.
Bring it on.
Oh shit, he doomed us.
I won't hold.
1 second. It looks like the family's awake, so I will be right back to continue this.